Welcome back, everybody. What you see here is the mess after I just finished my Superbird Diecast tribute build for his grandfather. Now, a while back, he asked if we could build a custom in honor of his grandfather, because his grandfather meant quite a lot to him. And so the parameters were, you could build either a Porsche, or a Ford Ranger, or an Acura, because his grandfather had a Porsche 996, I believe. And well, he also had a Ford Ranger pickup truck, and he also had a bunch of Acuras. So you could do any Acura you want, and preferably an older Porsche, and well, whatever Ford Ranger that's available. I'm not sure if there's many diecast of the Ranger pickup truck, but what I decided to do was the Porsche. And so I thought an old one, so I took one of these Golf livery Porsches, and now it had some flaws on it, so I thought that'd be a good candidate. And I actually used the rear fenders and wheels and tires from the Cruise Boulevard Beetle here. And I used the rear wing from the Porsche 993. And so I thought that would be a cool custom. Now, I've showed you videos of my other customs that I started, and I have even more here. And I got lots of cool stuff that I could work on. And as you can see, there's a variety of cool stuff in there, and more over here. There's an old heavy Chevy casting with the missing A-pillars, so that might be good to restore maybe. But anyways, of all my customs that I've started, I've only actually finished two. And this is the first one that I did for a 3 Blind Mice build-off. And it was to customize a 56 flash cider. So what I had done was I had taken a Bone Shaker chassis. It's one of the ones from the first Boulevard series. And there's lots of them hanging on the pegs still at Walmart. So I thought, okay, I'm going to do a lowered vehicle, cut open the wheel wells. I cut apart the chassis, which was plastic on this one. And I was able to wedge it in there and lower it. And I think it turned out pretty good. You know, silver Sharpie for the headlights and bare metal foil for the windows. Now, you've heard me talk about that before. Well, here it is here. Bare metal foil company. So you get this through the hobby shop. So you can replicate lots of nice chrome that's molded into model cars or any other models, die-cast. And so as you can see, it's let me get it out here for you. So it is a thin metal that's adhesive backed. And well, I've had this for a while now. So I use that for the windows. And well, I think this one turned up pretty good. Well, let's do the unveil because it took a lot of work. I was going to paint it with a brush. I thought just a flat color would be easy to paint with a brush. But I wanted to do something better, so mix matte sea blue with silver. And it was really tough mixing it up, and well, I should have shaken it in a bottle, but that was the color that it was going to be. Kind of a nice blue color. But it didn't turn out too good, so I had to clean that off, and so I just went with good old satin black. And here's the car right here. Now, I think that turned out pretty good, don't you think? So there's the rear fenders, and they make great flares. And then there's the wheels and tires. And I used brass tubing. And I had to cut the axles in half and then slide them in. And I just simply crimped them. And that hold very nice. So you could either cut a slot and glue it or whatever. But I decided that was the easiest way to do it. And I used brass tubing for the exhaust. There's the bare metal foil. That was really difficult to cut out such little pieces. Man, my big meat hooks have trouble hanging on to them. But anyway, so I got those on in red Sharpie, colored in the taillights. And then on the front, I just painted the headlights white. And I messed up that side. And man, I got it on the body, so I had to Well, decant some of the satin black and just touch it up, and it worked. And yeah, it's good enough, right? And there's the big cool wing on the back. So I think it turned out pretty good. I could have added more details, but this is pretty cool. It rolls nice. And as you can see, there's a chrome gas cap in there. It's like, wow, how do you get chrome? Well, besides bare metal foil, I bought this pen at a hobby store. It's a Molotov, or Molotov. And like it says, liquid chrome, mirror effect, made in Germany. And it works excellent. You know, if you want chrome, well, it's $20 for this. Now, I'm sure the hobby shop charges a lot more than what you might be able to pay for in other stores, but I highly recommend that if you want to replicate chrome. So there it is. I think it turned out pretty nice. So what do you think? And it's so cool. It still rolls, so very nice. Now I could have added some more details like the straps on the hood and door handles and such, or maybe do some interior detailing, but see, there's a flaw in the roof, so I could have filled that in, but hey, it's an outlaw. It's got to be mean and nasty. So I hope you enjoy this, and I hope a bunch of you did some builds for Superbird Diecast. You know, it's to honor his grandfather, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy it, and I'll catch you in the next one.